The point is to release the soul, to move one's true self from the point of being smothered by the thousands of egos inundating our life as we travel through the physical. The point is to change the chariot from being in control of our life, the chariot representing the physical egos, and to move and change the horse from being in control of our life, the horse being the emotional egos, and to change the driver from being in control of our life and where we are headed in our life, and the driver representing the rational egos vying for our attention. The point is to bring forth the soul out from under the thousands of egos which are striving to gain our attention, to direct the attention and direction we are heading in life. Individual humans go through life confused, befuddled, not understanding the purpose of life, wondering, is that all there is? Wondering, are we significant? Am I significant? Do I have a function in reality? It is because we are inundated. It is because we are controlled by our physical desires, our emotional wants, and our rational thinking that we remain confused, because all these egos are nothing but representatives of the physical world, and we have lost touch with our ethereal self, which is itself connected to the ethereal, and which itself allows us to understand our direction for life, even though each of us has a different direction than anyone else. And it allows us to understand and feel our connection to the ethereal. The Gurdjieff Society labels this type of existence of going through life controlled by outside factors of the emotional, the physical, and the rational as going through life as a confused slave. And it is the Gurdjieff Society which offers us a different course, which offers us a means of understanding, a way of releasing our true self into the journey of our life. Before I move into the discussion of how it is that the individual can become the master in not just the physical world, but the master of oneself in the ethereal world as well, the concept of which has never been addressed by the Gurdjieff Society. What needs to be discussed first is the understanding that the diagram of everything living does not belong to any one organization or any one individual. Wikipedia gives us a clear understanding as to why it is no one individual or society has the rights to the diagram of everything living. Wikipedia states, quote, according to G.I. Gurdjieff, some of the ancient geocentric models don't represent an Earth-centered universe at all, but in reality display the diagram of everything living. This confusion was due to a lack of knowledge on the part of those examining the diagrams. Thus, the diagram of everything living is a part of ancient knowledge. It was also a part of modern knowledge, as shown by the fact that Gurdjieff learned it in Asia and the Middle East. During the end of the 19th century and the early part of the 20th century, it became knowledge for us when he brought it to the West in the 20th century. At that time, it was noticed that fragments of this knowledge had been known from historical and ancient times, unquote. And thus we see that the diagram of everything living was not created by Gurdjieff, but rather had existed throughout ancient history, and as such belongs to humankind. And I mention this and emphasize this because in this Topic 7 presentation, The Master in Both Worlds, I will be referring frequently to the diagram of everything living. Not only will I be referring to the diagram of everything living, but I will be introducing a new concept regarding the diagram of everything living, which has never before been seen. The new concept is a three-dimensional perspective and understanding of the diagram of everything living. When viewing the diagram of everything living, as presented in The Search of the Miraculous by Ouspensky, and shown in Figure 7.1, which, by the way, is a duplicate of Figure 5.1, discussed in Topic 5. It appears that there are only two horizontal rows. Viewed from a cyclical nature of the diagram of everything living, as introduced in Chapter 5, we can see there are actually three unique horizontal rows. This cyclical nature of the diagram of everything living was discussed in detail as to how it came about and what it means in Topic 5. Figure 7.2, which is a duplicate of Topic 5, Figure 34, clearly shows the three unique horizontal rows found in the diagram of everything living when the full cyclical nature of the diagram of everything living is demonstrated. There are, as can be seen, actually three unique horizontal rows in the plane of the page. The absolute is actually connected to the bottom box of the diagram of everything living, as stated in The Search of the Miraculous and referenced in Topic 5. Each horizontal row has its own unique aspect of commonality. The unique aspect of commonality contained within the three rows lead us to Topics 7, 8, and 9. This topic, Topic 7, deals with the horizontal rows 2 and 3 of man, as it relates to the individual mastering the physical machine of man and mastering the ethereal machine of man. Topic 8 deals with a horizontal row of the absolute. The horizontal row 1, as it relates to being the Alpha and Omega, and relates to the Solomon seal and the 7 rooms open to the level 4 individual, and relates to the whole of cosmology, the whole within which the individual parts operated. Topic 9 deals with the horizontal row of the ethereal/divine. horizontal row 1 as it relates to the individual being made in the image of the eternally unchanging, and resolving the paradox of the concept of an eternally unchanging entity being omniscient while circumventing the concept of eternal recurrence. If we move the two-dimensional aspect of the diagram of everything living into a three-dimensional view as shown in figure 7.3, which, by the way, is a duplicate of topic 5.32. We see the three-dimensional aspect of everything living developed in topic 5 clearly demonstrates the realm of man, the physical machine, identified by the 6 clear boxes found within the oval in figure 7.3. If we isolate just the physical realm, the realm of world 1, the realm of man, the physical machine, within the diagram of everything living, we obtain figure 7.4, which is a duplicate of topic 5, figure 23. The horizontal row of the physical realm of man within the diagram of everything living is composed of 3 elements, all of which are level 1s, all of which act and react on a physical sensory level only. Minerals, plants, and invertebrates make up the horizontal row of the physical realm of man. All 3 react to physical inputs. As far as we know, none of the 3 react to level 2, the emotional, and none react to level 3, the mental. The significance of this observation lies in the concept of continuity, in that all the horizontal rows found within the diagram of everything living each have their own unique commonality. In addition, the diagram demonstrates the 3 levels of man the machine, as demonstrated by the vertical column composed of invertebrates, vertebrates, and man. Man, the physical machine, is found at the top of the physical order. A personal note here. There is every reason for our species to be anxious about encountering other life forms beyond Earth, capable of only reaching a level 3 state and rising no higher than a level 3. Such species embrace the concept of might makes right. To the victor goes the spoil. The winner writes history. Encountering a species obsessed with domination and power could prove to be very detrimental to our species and to us as individuals. There is no reason, however, for our species to be anxious about encountering other life forms beyond Earth capable of reaching a level 4 state, capable of interacting with the divine. There is little doubt other entities of the divine, other sparks of the divine, exist somewhere within the universe, somewhere within World 1. All entities of the divine, entities made in the image of God, are by definition divine themselves, and no one entity of the divine deserves any less respect than another entity of the divine. Within the physical, the divine, all forms of the divine, occupying physical machines of any type, exist, as does man, at the top of the physical order. So what then of man the divine? In part 3, we are going to discuss in detail that very question.